Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel, The Magical Solution. My name is Leilani. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a loyal subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with me. So I'm out here in my garden in this early morning enjoying my coffee, and I wanted to do a couple of book reviews for you guys this morning. I just got this book, and I also just finished it. Like I ate it up immediately the second I got it in the mail. So this book is called Santa Muerte, The History, Rituals, and Magic of Our Lady of the Holy Death by Tracey Rollin, Weiser Books, and her ISBN number. So again, all of that information will be down below in the description if you need to purchase it. So right off the bat, I went into, who had written some praises for this book. And to be honest with you, I don't know who any of these authors are, but they seem to be authors of books on Santa Muerte already. The only other author that isn't just an author, but a professor as well of her is Professor Andrew Chestnut. So I'm going to be looking into these authors soon to find out a little bit more about them. I'm also not familiar with this author either, Tracey Rollin, so I was very curious to see what this individual had to write about Santa Muerte. Now, Santa Muerte is a very mysterious, I don't want to say cult, it's not a cult, it's a mysterious tradition, if you will. So a lot of information on her is not easy to obtain. It really isn't. And it's so, what's the right word? Familial, as in like every family venerates her differently and works with her differently. So compiling all that information is very difficult. So I always give people who write about her a lot of credit because it's a lot of legwork to go out and do this. Now, as I went through this book, there was a couple things that I noticed. I noticed that there were things in here such as working with the Pentagram, certain chants, certain ways of making, oils and waters to venerate her, in addition to the sort of Catholic aspect of it, how to pray to her with the rosary, etc., etc. So right off the bat, I felt this is a very eclectic approach. However, as you go through it, you realize, wow, he does a lot of research with regards to the history of it too. He goes all the way back to the Aztec origins and how it moved its way up through history to what it is today. Then he also talks, he or she, I'm not really sure. Tracey is normally a feminine name, but you never know, so I'm not sure who this author is. So he or she also talked about the different paths of Santa Muerte. So, if you go online or if you go to certain botanicas around your area, you're going to see a Santa Muerte somewhere, right? And that Santa Muerte is always going to be depicted in one of three colors. It's either going to be the red, the white, or the black, right? Sometimes you'll see it in gold to represent money and all that good stuff. But for the most part, you see it in those three colors. Well, this author talks about another model of Santa Muerte which shows up in 7 different colors, and then he breaks down the 7 colors and what that means. He breaks down her different faces and her different aspects because she comes and presents herself in different ways. So it really was a very educational book. It's written in plain language. It's not like crazy, intellectual. I really actually enjoyed this. I enjoyed this book a lot. So if you are interested in checking this out or just getting kind of like a gist of what Santa Muerte is all about, I definitely would recommend this book. I'm usually very hesitant about information like this because it's so just mismatched and just, you're never really sure what you're going to get. But this was so well presented, and although in my opinion it's very eclectic, it seems to work. There seems to be rationale to it, logic, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to give some of this stuff a try. So once again, it's Santa Muerte, The History, the Rituals, and the Magic of Our Lady of the Holy Death by Tracey Rollin, Weiser Books, and USBN. So, ISBN, sorry. So, yeah, let me know if you get this book and you read it. Let me know how you think of it. I'm actually really curious. Yeah, thanks a lot for hanging out with me and checking out my review, and I will see you guys soon. Cheers. Happy morning.